Hello, thank you for joining us. I'm sitting here with my soul sister, Justine Van Wassenaar, who is a beautiful woman that lives in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. And of course, I'm here on the West Coast in BC, Canada, but even across the miles and the continents and a whole ocean, this woman and I are very, very connected. And we have joined forces to bring our magic together to co-facilitate the Awaken the Goddess Within in Ireland Sacred Geometry Retreat. Yeah, that's happening next spring, April 27th to May 4th. So I wanted to interview Justine so you could hear what she's all about and also what she's going to be offering. So Justine, you're a Reiki master and a holistic health coach. You also have a beautiful natural skincare line. You're a mother of a beautiful boy. But tell us how your journey with Reiki began and some of the beautiful, results and experiences that you've seen with that modality.
Oh, right. So much to tell. My start with Reiki, well, it was super powerful, but it was a difficult time in my life where I was depressed and going through intense darkness, and not knowing how to hold on. And then I received my very first Reiki treatment one day, and the next day I was just stable, which at that time was magical. A day without tears was pretty good at that time. So I decided to go on, and I learned Reiki, and I went into my Reiki 1 course still feeling depressed, and I came out and it was just gone. It was completely gone. And from there I started using Reiki in my daily life, and I've just been building and building and building since, and going to the next level and the next level until I was a Reiki master. And now I'm teaching courses, I'm treating clients. Lately most of my clients are lots of women who are working through burnouts. And what I'm doing there is helping them come back to themselves, and get in line with their soul path again.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. So overcoming depression, that's really huge. And I love how you said bringing yourself back together again in wholeness. Like it seems like that it's like there's a resonance where it's like things come into alignment, your health, your life, your relationships, your work, all of that.
Absolutely. Yeah, my first Reiki experience was exactly that. It's like everything just fell back into place, and I became one whole person again that could actually take steps towards, well, my growth and on my path.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay, so what can some of the women expect that are going to be joining us in Ireland when with the Reiki workshop? Like what is possible when a group of people come together and do Reiki together?
Oh, so much magic. Well, firstly, it's amazing to be able to share that energy, because many of us, we know about energy, or we may have experienced it, or we may have read about it or received the healing, but most of us do not know that we are actually very, very capable of using that energy for our own growth or our own healing. So what we will definitely do in that workshop is experience what it is like to have that energy pass through you, to be a channel for it, and to follow your intuition in giving healing to someone else, but also to yourself.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing because everything will be amplified when we are together in the same room. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, since we're talking about Reiki, I'll mention that the first 5 women that put down their deposit and say yes to coming to Awaken the Goddess Within in Ireland, the first 5 women will receive a distance Reiki session with you, as well as an oracle reading with me. So can you just maybe touch on what distance Reiki looks like?
Yes, I can. It's really very simple. What we do is we agree on a time, and we have a small intake, and we'll see what you need the Reiki to go to. And then I will just send a healing to you and channel a message for you. you, beautiful woman who is coming to Ireland with us.
Beautiful. Okay, so that's wonderful. So the first 5 women are going to get that amazing experience, that session with Justine. So, and then the other workshop, well, you're doing 3, but the fairy tales in the forest is that's just like magical and whimsical. But I want to talk more about the Munai or Munai Key. I'm not sure
Munai Key.
Munai Key.
Yes.
Womb healing, and recently I shared in a post, and it definitely generated a lot of interest, and I was delighted that quite a few women were saying that they were either aware of it or that they've received this. And you shared that you had like a physical reaction the following day, but maybe I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Tell us a little bit more about that and your travels to Peru and how this got woven into your gifts.
Funnily enough, this is a rite I passed in the Netherlands.
Right.
But I've always felt extremely attracted to it, and every time I saw it, Munai Key, the 13th rite of the Munai Key, part of me said, "You have to do this," and I never really understood why, until I went to the ceremony, and she told me it was from Peru, and it originates, or this tribe that it originates from is from the very same mountains that I fell in love with 11 years ago, and that have not left my heart. So it makes complete sense that this is part of what I need to do. So yeah, because I've been to Peru 6 times by now.
Wow.
The surrounding, yes. To the surrounding of Cusco and the Sacred Valley, and just those mountains are, you just melt into them, and you can really feel Mother Earth embrace you there, and just the energy is so magical. So yes, and this ritual, this rite, comes from those very same mountains and is passed down from woman to woman, and has, I think, only 10 years ago left Peru, and now it's being passed down from woman to woman in the West.
Beautiful. And so this is a rite, a ritual, a technique, and it's designed to help women release trauma, fear, pain from our womb centers.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what it does.
Okay.
It's an energetic rite, also working with energy there, and it just releases all the pain and fear that we have stored there from years of not listening to our amazing creative power.
Yes.
And it makes space for that creativity and for our ability to birth life in whatever form it comes.
Exactly. Not just human life, but birthing our creative projects, our ideas into the world, and how we. Yeah. So what was your physical experience, and your, also, like you said, your son experienced it too, which was fascinating.
Well, the beautiful thing about this is that by undergoing this rite, you not only clear your own energy, but you can clear energy for 7 generations before you, but also 7 generations after you. So if you already have birthed children, you can still clear the energy for them. So what happened the day after I passed my rite, I started experiencing emptying of my bowels. I just got very bad diarrhea, and it wasn't like, it didn't come along with cramps or anything like that. It was just me emptying all the fear that was in myself and just letting it out of my system. But my son was staying at his father that day, and he texted me right around the same time that my emptying started to tell me that he had just gotten the worst diarrhea ever. I was saying, like, yeah, we're both clearing our system.
What a synchronicity. Yes.
Isn't it?
Wow.
But actually the best part for me was, part of this ceremony is that it comes with a water blessing, and you bring your own water that carries your own intentions and what you want to let go of and what you want to bring into your life. And I had taken water from a little pond in my mother's garden, which, because it was a pond and enclosed, it symbolized being afraid and imprisoned in that fear. And it also symbolized me fully leaving my mother's womb and emerging as an independent woman. So I took that water and I let go of my fear, and the next day the pond was empty. It had drained. It was gone. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that too. Yeah.
Yes. You know, what you just shared right now is so profound in that we can be, it's like a second birth, a rebirth into our own sovereignty.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I have not received this right, so I myself am very thrilled that I'll be receiving it from you and with the women who are joining us in Ireland, and this just sounds amazing. So, if you are feeling the call, sisters, to join Justine and I and our beautiful sister Thea, who another interview will be shared with her, our co-facilitator and our retreat organizer. If you are feeling the call to join us in Ireland, say yes. Say yes to those stirrings in your soul, because this is going to be a magical retreat and a combination of these workshops on healing and empowerment, psychic and intuitive gifts, leadership, and as well, we're going to be journeying to sacred sites all around the Emerald Isle, and in fact, doing ritual in some of those ancient circles, the stone circles and everything. So thank you so much for sharing all of this, Justine. And
you're welcome.
yeah, it's going to be so amazing. So
Oh, yes.
can't wait